it looks like in the final. Yeah. And then I'll show you, and then you can just kind of measure it to how you want it to look. Hold on. Takes a bit to get darker blood.
Wow. Definitely looked like blood to me.
And I can do it with the, because I'm going to do one from scratch for you too. So if you take the cherry and just put a small amount of it on your skin. Now I might have to redo this because it's still. And you can drag like a fake knife across it, and it, yeah.
Neck and then draw a fake. It's like you could put some on the neck and draw a fake
like you're being
knife across.
decapitated.
Yeah. Nice, huh? But yeah, you just use the powder if you want to just have it invisible until it gets wet. Oh, I'd done this for a show, a production of Dracula, and the costumer was really happy with it because we had one costume that was all white, and she was able to get it out every night that she had to wash it. So it worked out really well for that. So
I'll show you how to make it. So you take your Caro syrup, and it's going to look a little bit for the crystals to actually mix in and dissolve. So you'll start with this, and you see it's kind of a brownish red. I tend to use a combination of both the Kool-Aid and this. So I'm going to put a little of both in there. You can see how it's starting to turn more red as it liquefies. I'm going to put, here's what it looks like with just the Kool-Aid. It's not very, it's a little too pink. When I add this, and you can experiment with how much you want to put in to get the desired effect that you want.
So
Yeah, just Caro syrup, Kool-Aid packet. This is the artificially sweetened cherry, and Hershey syrup.
and this is almost like a trade secret, really, that you're
In a pinch, when you need something fast, this is so easy to make. One of my favorite pictures of
So it is A-okay to have blood on your hands for this kind of work, as it cleans up just fine. Okay to have.
yes, there's still, it's sugar, but you know what's everything that's in it. One thing I do want to point out, if you're going to be in an outdoor setting where there may be bees, maybe not this, because it is sugar.
And it's red. I feel like they're always drawn to red things, aren't they?
Right.
But yeah. So maybe we stick to the happy mermaid look. No reds.
So there we got that. So here's the difference between.
It gives you such an idea. Wow.
If you want it,
poison.
if you want it thinner, you can add a little more water. If you want it thick, don't add water at all. But yeah, and you can see you can get a good run from it.
Oh yeah.
And then when you're done, I haven't tasted that in years.
It tastes pretty
Chocolate covered cherries. Uh-oh.
ice cream. So I mean, you don't have to buy something that you're going to use once a year and then the rest of it sits on the shelf. These products can be made from the things you have at home. You would think I'd watch more horror with the kinds of work I do, but I don't. But my own mind is scary enough. And it's fun trying to see what I can come up with. And the makeups for scary stuff is a challenge because I like to make it look as real as possible. So that I wanted to do stuff with things that you would have in your home. So the rest of the things that we're going to do are also going to be things that you probably have in a drawer somewhere at your house. So here are the 2 models we have today. I'm going to do a cute little clown on on Quentin, and I'm going to do a mermaid look on his mom, Kate, and then we're going to transform her into something bloody. So we'll do those things using the blood we just made, and some palettes of basically just eyeshadow palettes like these. You can get most any color at a local pharmacy. You usually have them like Halloween is such a fun time to be somebody other than yourself. And it's sad when it gets to the point where there's so much, like you said, with COVID and all the stuff that's going on in the world, money is tight and it's hard to keep an upbeat attitude and think that you can participate in things. This will allow you to do that. You can still do it. A lot of people don't realize that they can use these makeups in other ways. You know, you think, oh, eyeliner is just for eyes, or some people are that concrete in their thinking. So this way, I'm hoping to be able to inspire them to create looks with just common things that you will have.
Yeah. And that's what doing this for how many years?
You need some help? You got it.
There.
All right, my friend. So we're going to do a little bit of a very light Auguste clown makeup. And what I did is I wet a Q-tip, a cotton ball, and went into my palette of eyeshadow. Tip your head back for me. We're just going to not show up at all on your skin. So let's not do that. We're just going to do a regular clown with your skin tone. How about that? Tip your head to the left.
Out.
We're gonna just make them cute.
I'm gonna do it winking.
I'm gonna go for, you can look up any inspiration photos online that you'd like. Color to the cheek. And all I'm using is just water to intensify the color of the eyeshadow. You can just use it dry, but if you want it to be a little more not liking your tie, huh?
So Q, how old are you?
6.
6. This is the youngest bearded man I've ever seen, guys.
Groups of in the cloud it's a
Good definition. Whew. I know, it is.
we're going fast here. All right, buddy.
Yeah. It takes a lot of work to look this great.
Turn your head this way for me.
You're getting by my ear. It's going to go inside my ear.
No, I know. Wild, huh? Yeah, you got that, sideburns. You got to get those in there.
Absolutely.
All right.
I look amazing.
Thanks. I think you look pretty cool. All right, I'm just doing a light pink base because an Auguste clown usually has
The best part, the piece de resistance.
And I'll be able. I have one of those red noses things.
Ah.
Under the hat, maybe.
We'll start with the hat. It's really good with it. Ta-da!
You're so tired.
You look hilarious indeed, my friend. Oh my goodness.
Now I can show you with a little bit of cream makeup.
Makeup?
And take some out and just put it on there.
Not like ice cream.
Okay. Chin up again. Hong Kong. So, like I said, this can be done with a red lipstick.
Do not let it in my eyes.
Nope.
Right, we learned an important
And
lesson.
then I'm going to actually use the red eyeshadow to powder it.
So we give it a little more depth.
Boop, boop. It just makes it so it's not so smeary.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like using a setting powder.
Exactly
Powder,
that's
yeah.
like the perfect circle shape, you know.
There.
You're
Here you go.
That's quite the honker. I guess that's the hardest part with all of your people that you do is you have to tell them no touching.
No.
That's
You can, I
the
mean,
scariest part of all when you see somebody touching it. You're
you can use just regular setting powder too. You don't have to use the same color to set something. So like I can do this. Boop, 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 boop. And then you just keep going until it's completely pressed into the cream.
Did you say, how do I get this off?
That's a pro-
I think he just means his finger.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
baby wipe.
a bigger hunk.
The bigger the nose, the bigger the honk.
You got it. Oh. Open, look up. There we go. Such a good mom. Take my kid out of school and stick him in a dish.
Oh my heavens. That's, you know, they love mud. They love doing all that.
You can tap, you can drag. Tapping usually gets you a better coverage because you can kind of see. You don't get like one spot where it's super thick. Viewing. Just giggling at Quentin's decapitated head song.
I'm starting to see that mermaid glow.
Colors underneath to drop. Going on each side of the nose. This.
Ooh la la. That's what that's for.
Yep.
Favorite ask, do you mind doing it one and action, whatever you like.
Okay. Hold the netting still. So like I have it grasped behind her head.
Yeah, but not only is the net nautical, but you know. Like a facial.
Bring your head towards me. Oh, we're gonna have to redo. And then without the netting, you can come through and they sell, like, if you don't have an eyeshadow palette at home, they sell the pretty inexpensive ones at,
That's what makes it all fun. Fishnet over her nose today. But it works. It absolutely works.
and look up.
You can spell your name if you don't mind.
Yep, Jacob Eigster, that's J-A-C-O-B, Eigster, E as in Edwards, U-G-S-T-E-R.
Perfect. And how long have you guys been doing Screamin' Acres?
This will be our 10th season. Last year we were not able to, so that would have been our 10th season. So technically it's been a business for 11 years, but this will be our 10th season in production.
And you're
Yeah, Dawn is quite the talented lady, I'll tell you. Pretty much from the day Dawn started, she pretty much knew exactly what we were after, and you know, I think we started primarily using her for, obviously for makeup purposes, but for the set design and whatnot, doing the mural work and our 3D attraction and what on to. I mean, she's so talented, she can make anything into the coolest thing ever. So.
Because I didn't look at the bottle.
Hey, this is perfect.
Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing
Always laughing at you, Dawn. With you.
that she has been caught? And when you're using spirit. So when you're doing something on the face, don't use things like cans of soda and things like that. Make it a soft prop, because you can, people are like, oh, I'll be fine. And then they trip, they fall, and they cut themselves, and they have a scar for life. This fake fish hook in there, and we are going to use before, and we're going to create what looks like a pull, the shadow from the fish hook. Using the one that has the chocolate sauce in it.
It'll still be delicious.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Bleeding.
And then just about 1 more gallon of blood.
A little more blood in there, maybe like a whole gallon or something. Yeah.
So yeah, you can get.
Certainly have. Dawn has made up a large batch of it in the past, and it's, you know, I would think more of it gets eaten than actually used, you know, but no, the chocolate one's my favorite, so I'm gonna go with that.
I'm really.
That's pretty
Are
scary.
you done with this?
Yeah. Yep.
If I can get it to stop. What am I thinking of?
Chocolate covered cherries. Jolly Ranchers.
Yes. Yeah.
Tootsie Pop. With the, when you're eating the
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Or
You noticing something?
Look at her right in the camera.
Homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm totally going with evil mermom for this one. So let's see. I got it. This is me figuring out where do I need to be to get the best shot here. From cute clown
Honk honk.
to scary mermaid mom, this amazing Halloween makeup queen, she's showing you all the cool tricks and treats. From cute clown to scary mermaid mom, Halloween's makeup queen. She's showing you all the cool tricks and treats.